Alright, hi. Hello. Welcome to the Shark Stream. It's me! It's Gage! It's Thursday! Which means I can talk about Final Fantasy XIV finally! So how about we start off by talking about something that is in Final Fantasy XIV? No, but as I've mentioned, I saved talking about Final Fantasy XIV stuff for Final Fantasy XIV streams, but I want to talk about something I actually learned that is kind of interesting, but also maybe on some level a little bit concerning today. Okay, so AI, right? Or at the very least what people are calling AI, which is really just fancy schmancy predictive text these days. It sucks. It sucks, and the only people that are really pushing it are either people who have stake in the game or people who really hate creative types, which, you know, I guess they're just mad that they've never had a creative thought in their life, but, you know, who fucking whatever. Couldn't be me. Can't possibly know what that feels like. So I work customer service, and today I was alerted to the fact that we have a basically like a new policy thing for AI that we had to acknowledge, and you know, I read through it. It's I was just said the way AI has gone. I used to love those like experimental use machine learning to try to teach a ragdoll to walk. Those are fun, but not that useful. And now it's just nonsense. Yeah, it's all stuff about trying to like cut out artists from the creative process, which is absolutely absurd. But my job has a whole thing about AI. I work customer service, so the main thing that my job is sort of worried about is basically like language learning models and people like using them to try and like basically like circumvent customer service and things like that. So a lot of its rules is just like, hey, like don't fucking use unauthorized AI for anything. Which I'm just like, okay, I feel pretty good about this. And my job's a union job, so, like, you know, that, it makes me feel pretty good that, knocked the fucking cup over. There was nothing in it except for, like, a candy cane, but I'm just like, why do I still have that cup there? I gotta move that. Hold on. But, like, unionized shark. Yeah, I do customer service for a telecommunications company that works with a union for like their customer service. So technically, I'm part of the union. I've never gotten a chance to really attend a meeting or like figure out how like I pay union dues or anything like that. But like, everybody who works there full-time is technically part of the union, and is subject to, like, the union regulations, which is nice, you know? It's kind of nice that they can't just randomly fire me for no reason. There's the possibility that I could get laid off in the future, sure, but I mean, like, you know, it's not like I can, miss a few days of work and suddenly get fired without a warning. That's pretty good. Regardless, so something that I learned is that something that people have pointed out with a lot of these like generative AI models, things like ChatGPT and stuff like that, is that sometimes you'll ask them something and they'll just make shit up. You know? Like, you'll say, hey, how many instances of the letter P is there in the word Mississippi? And they'll say none. But they'll say it with, like, the utmost confidence, and if you tell them they're wrong, they will double down on it. Which is the wildest fucking thing in the world to me. Or like there was the issue with that one lawsuit where they used AI to create their defense, and it ended up creating a fake a fake court case and law as part of the defense. Hello, Sil. Welcome. I learned today that there's a name for that when it does that. And the name that is apparently widely accepted for that is a hallucination. Which feels weird to me. Like, it feels like it's in the same sort of vein. It's anthropomorphizing your fucking, like, predictive text on your phone, you know? Where it's just like, oh no, it wasn't wrong, it just hallucinated the information. And it's just like, no, it didn't hallucinate. It's not actual legitimate artificial intelligence. It doesn't have cognition. This is the same kind of shit where people were just like, hey, the AI Seinfeld Twitch stream is questioning its own fucking existence. It's just like, it's not actually doing that. And it feels weird because it feels like a way of, like, kind of trying to pass off responsibility for the fact that, hey, your generative AI language learning model is giving out misinformation. Like, it feels like a way to hand wave that. It's just like, oh, it's not giving out incorrect information. It's a hallucination. And it's just like, for fuck's sake, it's wrong, is what it is. You're coming up with a cute way to say that it's wrong. Like, the fact that you've come up with, like, a cute, fun term for it doesn't change the fact that your thing is telling people that there's no country in Africa that starts with the letter K. Like, that's demonstrably false, and it's saying it with its whole virtual chest, which coincidentally is, like, weirdly melded into its hand for some reason. Like, the skin's connected there. We don't know why. Speaking of fucked up AI images, holy shit, Mad Cats! What's your favorite JRPG? And they post the ugliest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life! Like, come on! I know, like, an engagement bait, like, tweet is maybe not something you want to pay an artist to, like, create bespoke art for, but for fuck's sake, cut some people out using Photoshop and paste them all into one big picture together. This is embarrassing. God. Anyway, the Xbox Developer Direct is today. Moving on to something that I'm actually happy about. Avowed looks really good. Senua's Saga Hellblade 2 looks really good. There's a couple things in there that I don't really have any sort of, like, horse in the race for, like the whatchamacallit, the strategy game they showed off. Visions of Mana looks neat. I'm not like a Mana fan, really. But, like, it looks cool, and it seems like the sort of thing that people who are fans of that series are going to be excited about. Machine Games working on an Indiana Jones game seems neat. And I thought it was really funny how in that last shot for that particular presentation, Todd Howard crept up from behind a desk in the background and stole the golden idol from Raiders of the Lost Ark. I thought that was funny. Anyway, now that I've talked about a bunch of stuff that doesn't have anything to do with Final Fantasy XIV, we can get into Final Fantasy XIV. So just as a brief aside, we are going to be discussing 6.55. in all likelihood at certain intervals while I'm kind of between dialogue scenes. It did just come out. We are playing content from it. So just kind of keep that in mind as we're getting in there. I love how immediately as I switch to the stream, my controller disconnects. Thanks, Sony. I need to figure out how to, like, not have that happen. Anyways, Wooklamat is a delight. I'll cut that out before uploading it to YouTube. Wooklamat is a delight. Her voice actress does a really good job. I'm interested to see where the story goes. So we got ahead of time. We know that, like, part of the story of Dawn Trail is just like, oh, the Scions are going to be pitted against each other. And it's nice to know that it's probably not going to be like a life or death thing, and it's more going to be like a friendly rivalry thing. Given that the setup is that there are 4 people who have a claim to the throne of Tuliyollal. Did I say that right? Tuliyollal? Model is good for Final Fantasy. The game famously afraid of having non-human looking player races. Yeah. But like, we know there's 4 claimants, and then there's one guy who specifically cannot, under any circumstances, get the throne. So chances are it's probably going to be like the Scions are going to be split between like the claimants, but everybody's going to be working against that guy in particular. Also, the 2-headed Mamulja being Wooklamat's adoptive dad was kind of a curveball. But, like, yeah, alright, sure. Why not? Why are we fighting him in the trailer? Is that just like a test? Is that a test to see if we're worthy of being Wooklamat's champion? Are we gonna kill Wooklamat's dad? Hey, Mr. Yoshi P, question. Are we about to kill Wooklamat's dad? I wouldn't be surprised if Wook drops out as she gets character development and we end up throwing our weight behind, like, Koana. What I want to know is, because she mentioned that Koana went to the Studium, is anyone gonna know who Koana is? Are any of the Scions going to know who it is? Are the twins going to know who it is? Are they going to recognize them? Are we going to recognize them? I'm curious. So, quick cue. The first cutscene block and single player stuff says there's an eye level of 660. How do we get that? Like, I can only find doing Savage content is the way to get 660. What am I at right now? Hold on. What is my Monk at right now? So I'm at 640. I've got mostly crafted gear, which has an item level of 640. And then I've got some upgraded, what is the credendum stuff? Is that raid stuff? Yeah. And then, Manderville weapon. The one I've got right now is 645 on most of my classes, so I'm looking forward to seeing where this is going to put me. Credendum is capped tombstone. Okay. Hi, Delian. Of duplicity and duplication. Delian is ready to embark on his latest investigation. Okay. I feel like I remember what voice I gave this guy.
Ah, hi, Galt. You're just in time to assist with my latest fact-finding expedition. A recent foray into Charlian revealed that Poo-Poo's friend was in the company of a Hainish alchemist, yes? As such, I was inspired to do some preliminary legwork here in Thavnair. I contacted my usual sources for local sightings of alien phenomena, but alas, they had none to share. I have thus switched tactics and decided to track down this alchemist fellow instead. Surely someone will have heard the tale of an apothecary bold enough to set up shop in a Garlean battlefield. The inspector and the others have been pursuing a similar line of inquiry, yet have found no leads here in the city or at the Great Work.
Ah, okay, I might just try and brute force through the single player stuff and cry about it until I get through. I gotta make a gross noise real quick. 1 second. Ah, okay, I'm good.
I believe they've moved their investigation to Yedlamad, so I suggest we hurry over and join them. I cannot have that little blue man muddying the waters when we're so close to grasping his master plan.
My guy, you gotta relax just a little bit, maybe. So at this point, I have done all of the other, like, major stuff that was added in 6.55. I hope everyone is enjoying their knapsacks and their chocobo bardings and their 5 servings of high-quality Garlean cheese. I'm gonna go ahead and hop aboard the Chocobo Keep. I like using Chocobo Keeps because it's not instantaneous. I can kind of like relax for a little bit. I'm gonna be honest. I was a little disappointed with the 5 servings of high quality Garlean cheese. I'm not gonna say what that was for, but I was a little disappointed that that's what that was. I also sold them immediately. I'm so glad MSQ helped restock my food for my P4S grind this weekend. Good luck with that. Garlean cheese made me giggle. I already got so much cool stuff from the Island Sanctuary, so it's fine. I gotta get the last mount from Island Sanctuary. That you have to get, like, the special... currency for. Chitara's Grand Endeavor ending almost made me cry. I'm gonna be entirely honest. I was just like, oh, Chitaru! Excuse me. Honestly, that whole Final Sanctuary quest was distressing me. We came to vacation. That means working more, right? Let Tataru be an Arcanist again. Her fucking carbuncle's still out there. It's hanging out in Labyrinthos now. I do understand the distressing nature of that, but at the same time, like, I look at it just like, let's look at it this way. They're not working to survive. So this is kind of a vacation for them. Tataru is one of the most powerful Arcanists in history. Ah, my favorite band of idiots. Brandahild, how you doing? This port town would be an excellent place to analyze global trading trends. Nashu, my love.
What else can you tell us about your long-lost comrade, Master Poo-Poo? Oh, my friend is an exceptional individual, capable of astounding feats that I could never accomplish without the help of my starship's equipment.
Hildebrand, my man. How you doing? Oh god, is my cold gonna let me do Hildebrand's voice?
I see the two of you are eager as ever to observe my inspectorial genius at work. Ah, the long-term fans are often the most ardent. As a matter of fact, we were just about to continue our investigation into the alchemist we know to have been traveling with Master Poo-Poo's comrade. I mean, that is to say, I am merely following in the inspector's wake.
He's so humble.
You needn't be so modest, my dear Inspector Brandahild.
Yeah, come on.
'Tis wrong of me to comport myself as an equal to you in any respect, for I am but a copy, and a flawed one at that.
Brandahild, listen. Love yourself.
Stuff and nonsense! Clone or not, self-deprecation is unbecoming in a Manderville man.
I love Hildebrand so much. I can't... We barely into this quest line, and I'm just like, oh my god. He's so good. He's so good. It just makes me think about, like, that one tweet I saw where it's just, like, the Hildebrand quest lines are the only ones where people treat you as, like, a person rather than, like, an asset. And it's just, like, I think that's maybe being a little unkind to the MSQ, but I see where you're coming from, and you're partially right. And that is entirely because Hildebrand has an inflated sense of his own importance, but he also, like, respects the people around him. And, like, I love that. Also, he's a warrior of light, canonically.
Exactly. The things you can do are amazing.
Oh, I don't know about that.
'Twas you who saved Eicheld from certain doom, was it not? While not as alacritious as mine, your rapid reasoning is nevertheless quite effective.
'Tis kind of you to accept me, rough edges and all. I only hope my meager contributions are of some small assistance. I can't remember if this is the voice that I gave him last time I played, but, like, I'm pulling from, like, that text-to-speech voice that, that one TF2 YouTuber, Lazy Purple, uses in, his videos sometimes. If you've never seen his TF2 videos, they're very good. I don't even really play TF2, but, like, I love the TF2 aesthetic, and I love some of the stuff that, like, the more creative members of the community put out. Uh-huh.
Too modest by half. I'd say his mental faculties far surpass those of the original.
That's enough chin-wagging amongst ourselves, I think. Let us spread out and learn what the locals know of this adventurous apothecary.
Oh my god, there's the fucking... I'm gonna punt that Lalafell into the ocean. Rude, Delian. Am I perhaps a little overeager to inflict violence on this Lalafell? Maybe. But he's also been stalking Nashu for like 5 or 6 years, so I mean... Who are you kidding, man? Please, get a fucking hobby.
How fare your inquiries?
If I may, are you perchance acquainted with any reckless alchemists?
That's a hell of a question. Like, Hildebrand, I feel like you would be better, like... Every alchemist here is reckless. Have you been to the Great Work?
Respect to Brandihild, a blocky man of quality.
We love one narcoleptic cat girl. Is that the right word? Narcoleptic? Am I using that right? Who can say? It is a mystery. Okay, just checking. First name Yedlamad, last name Fisherman.
Yes, I know the one of whom you speak. A fellow fisherman told me of a friend of his, an apothecary, who set off for war-torn Garlemald to sell his medicines. A reckless fool, if you ask me. I have no interest in the affairs of such men, but you do, I take it. If so, I suggest you head to...
Oh, shit.
Usakayik, and hear the tale for yourself. Look for a red-haired lad there, gathering shellfish.
Narcoleptic being the condition where you fall asleep uncontrollably, yeah? Yeah, that's the one. Which she do be doing. She Scooby-Doo be doing it. Where the hell is Brandihild and Delian? Oh, God. Still working through this cough. Oh, Brandihild, there you are. Perhaps if I emulated Inspector Hildebrand's cavalier attitude, I could be of greater use in our investigations. Believe in yourself, my man. You wonderful, wonderful, low-poly individual. First name Yedlamad, last name Fishmonger. Do I know any apothecaries? In Radzat Han? Of course, more than I can count. I've not heard tell of anyone peddling such goods in the heart of the Empire, though. Seems like a terrible idea to me, what with civil war raging and the world almost ending. The situation's improved in recent days, but even so, the Radiant Host still has to provide security for cargo shipments. A lone merchant trading there alone? Impossible.
Not as impossible as you may think. Inspector Brandehild is possessed of a brilliant mind. If he were willing to work for the Thavnarian truth, I'd employ him in a heartbeat.
I can't go in this building. I fucking said that like a goddamn adventure game character. I can't go in there. I can't do that. I can't use that right now. First name Yadlamad, last name Merchant. I know of many merchants who travel abroad to ply their wares, but none who have business in Garlemald. You'd have to be mad or desperate indeed to consider setting up shop in that troubled land. I mean, word is we've signed some kind of trade agreement with the Garleans, but it's still not the kind of place where one simply wanders in and opens a street stall. Back in a bit. Alright. I gotta cough real quick. Excuse me. That one was particularly bad. Hildebrand! Ah, Eigelt. I hope your questioning has borne fresher fruit than mine. Bunny bunny banani banani banoi. Oh-ho! A good friend of the alchemist in question, you say? Then let us gather the troops and pay a visit to this felicitous fisherman. Oh boy, is this going to be a trademark Manderville cutscene? Sure seems that way. Ah, that fucking guy. I'm gonna be angry every time he shows up. I'm so sorry. The story of my apothecary friend. Oh, you must mean Baharasov. Well, I was near enough to calling it a day anyway, so here's what I can tell you. Baharasov comes from a very poor family, and growing up never had much in the way of money or possessions. I suppose those experiences are what led him to his lifelong obsession with gaining wealth. After trying his hand at a succession of trades, he decided alchemy would earn him the most gil, but his stock never sold as well as he hoped. So when he heard about the internal strife in Garlemald, he saw it as a golden opportunity. Surely the middle of a war was the best place to sell medicines. That's, maybe a little exploitative, but sure. Yeah, more like the best place for near-death experiences. He soon gave up on this Garlemald venture, but while one would have expected him to return lamenting his ill fortune, Baharasov was practically euphoric when I saw him again. A God's giving blessing he'd found in the snowfields had given him much cause to celebrate. He said he'd learned how to create gold. I must admit, I laughed at first. But when he showed me a gleaming mountain of the stuff, enough to proclaim himself a merchant prince, he even changed his name to Van Hoody, a word which brings to mind the bounty of the divine. Ah, a name I have heard! He's the rising star in the markets, is he not? The one snapping up commercial ventures left and right? Hello, G-Man. Yes, Van Hoody has certainly made his ambitions known here in Thavnair, especially when he attempted to purchase the entire port of Yedlamad. The dockmasters declined to sell, of course. When it comes to buying historic landmarks, a bottomless purse can open surprising doors. Last I heard, he'd converted the Gilded Araya into a private abode, and has been filling it with every rare treasure his gold can secure. He pays out particularly large sums for artworks depicting the goddess Asura. I remember him being a fervent worshipper of hers, even as a child. This motherfucker's about to summon a primal, ain't he? I've encountered much Manusia and Murga lore in Razat Han, yet I recall no mention of this Asura. Like Asura's wrath? I've heard of their wrath.
Well, that's hardly surprising. As a deity of war, she is not well loved by the common folk. Baharasov is different, though. He sees life as a constant battle to amass wealth, and is to Asura, whom he prays for victory.
Hello, need to avoid spoilers, so just lurking. Hello, Lucas. Welcome.
And damn me if she didn't listen. That once poor boy became merchant royalty, a man far too rich and important now to afford even more than a fleeting moment for simple fishermen, even those who were once dear friends. Ahem. If you'll excuse me, I really must leave it at that. These clams won't sell themselves, you know.
Yeah, okay. How about that, eh? Our sought-after apothecary and the upstart merchant prince were one and the same. Might we assume the blessing he stumbled upon in Garlemald was a certain alien craft and its occupant? Sorry to intrude, but aren't you the hero who helped us when folk were turning into beasts? Well, some nasty-looking creature just showed up outside town. One of our guards went to confront it, but I don't like her odds against that thing. This sounds like a case for Inspector Hildebrand. Come, friends, let us investigate forthwith. Bleh. Excuse me. We're just running all over the place. Oh. Oh, this fucking Makode walking out just like, hey, you stop that.
I thought you destroyed that monster.
Wait, is that a Makote? Or is that just the helmet shape? I have the situation under control, citizens. This individual bears a strong resemblance to a known fugitive, so I thought it prudent to investigate. Regrettably, he has proven less than forthcoming with answers. How many times must me teach you the same lesson, shiny skull man? Lesson? What are you on about? Should I give this guy like a Skeletor voice? That has to be a SpongeBob reference. Oh, absolutely.
Bah! Cease this babbling and get out of my way! Lord Van Hoody's orders are to cause trouble at the port, and I'm running behind schedule!
Van Hoody, the merchant who tried to buy Yedlamad. So he put you up to this.
Curses! How did you manage to do so dastardly plan?
You told us?
You blurted it out. I've spent a year investigating this, gathering my sources, and he just blurted it out.
Oh.
Silence! No one who learns of our scheme can be suffered to live. Prepare to be squashed, meddlesome worms!
Oh. Nashu in the background. Oh, beans. 3 more sinister skullmen. Was the doctor a quadruplet? Oh my god. That's my girl! Kick their ass, Julian. Oh, it's so good seeing Julian again. But mother!
Vexatious vermin! This will soften you up!
Is it just me, or do they look like Greg when buried in the sand? A little bit. I can see it. Oh, beans. Yeah! Hell fucking yes! I fucking love these goddamn quests.
Bah! A lucky hit!
Mm-hmm. Oh no! Nashu? Okay, there she goes. The turnaround walk until just a slight jog. Oh. Just casually stroll away.
One last pitch!
Pointing to the fucking stands. Let's go. Unlimited heavy hitter special.
But that was my fastball!
Fucking incredible. Julian, do you want your oversized frying pan back? Hildebrand's fine. Yeah, see, he's okay. I've come to expect father-son appearances, but what brings you here, mother? Proposition from that merchant Van Hoody, as a matter of fact. I'm accompanying your dad as a manager for Manderville and Manderville, and we were just on our way to the bloke's mansion.
I've already refused Master Van Hoody once before when he tried to buy our commercial empire. This time, however, the deal concerns offloading a quantity of gold at our wholesale prices. 'Tis quite an attractive offer, considering fine jewelry is our stock in trade, and we thought to at least listen to his proposal. Love the sports theme in the Endwalker Hildy quest. It's been really good so far. But if he were to purposefully command his lackeys to disturb the peace of a public port... We can't do business with a thug like that. Absolutely not.
Where did all those lackeys come from in the first place? Is there a hulking, weaponized brute manufactory around here somewhere? As I suspected, my ship's vaporization beam is configured to expunge only replicated matter. So you can copy inorganic materials as well. How interesting.
Excuse me. Once the matter duplication facility has analyzed an object's molecular structure, it can generate any number of copies. This is Julian's first time seeing Brandahild. How's she feeling about him? Yet it cannot create matter from nothing. A requisite supply of ether must be on hand to facilitate the process.
Car, you sure do know a lot about a lot, Inspector Brandahild, even alien starships.
'Tis no great achievement. As I've mentioned, the gaps in my knowledge were patched with data from the starship's own archives, which included the vessel's full schematics and functions.
Assuming I understand this correctly, is it possible Van Hoody is using the repaired alien craft to replicate piles and piles of gold?
Uh-huh. We share the same suspicion, Master Delian. To my knowledge, no other method exists that can reliably produce precious metals.
Of course! 'Tis the obvious conclusion! That being the case, one might further assume that Van Hoody is either threatening or deceiving Master Poo-Poo's comrade in order to gain access to the vessel's superior technology. Of course, our course of action is clear. We march right up to this gold spawner's front door and demand the release of his extraterrestrial hostage. Sounds like a plan. Everybody just kind of hanging out on the beach.
The inspector's mother is as monstrously strong as the Manderville men, except that doesn't make any sense.
Listen, don't worry about it. Julian's just like that. Godbert, Hildebrand, they got that alien DNA. That's just how Julian is.
All this talk of threats and deceit has me worried.
I am given to understand that, while identical in appearance, the craft belonging to Master Poo-Poo's comrade is equipped with more advanced technology.
That was a smashing hit, Eigeld.
Oh, thank you. Good to see you, Eigeld. And good to see you're still keeping company with our darling boy. That blocky lad a new friend of yours? Smooth off the edges, and he'd be the spitting image of our Hildy. Yeah, more or less.
I was hesitant to put stock in the unsavory rumors I'd heard, but this unprovoked attack on the port would seem to be incontrovertible proof of our Van Hoody's villainy.
You said it. We must confront this malicious merchant at once. Everybody out here with the fucking alliteration. Goddamn.
If your heart's set on confrontation, then you may as well come with us. Van Hoody's invitation included a private airship flight to his new estate. Aye, and we still need to formally reject his deal anyways, and this pilot will be waiting.
I like the sound of that. Anybody else got new stuff? No? Brandyhild? No? Nashu? Hilbrand, you got new stuff. Let us take this Van Hoody to task and bring an end to this case once and for all. I don't think you'll have any trouble queuing for the trial. Cool! Ooh, fun present. Godbert is ready to lead you to Van Hoody's waiting pilot. Waiting pilot? Waiting pilot.
Shall we be on our way? We're to meet Van Hoody's pilot atop the rise just south of Kajaya's footsteps.
Wait, where did the Lalafell's not around here. Good. Anyway, excuse me. I hope I can do the trial well, and I don't fuck it up. Fingers crossed. Bloop. Excuse me, sir. Would you like any tips beforehand? I assume no, but it can't hurt to offer. I'll see how I do. Oh, look who put some clothes on before they got here. Lord Godbert, Lady Julian. Oh my god, he's followed them here, and he's still using twigs to hide. Come on, man. This is embarrassing. And entourage?
Pray excuse our presumptuousness. My son and his companions insisted they come along, desperate as they were to meet with the illustrious Master Van Hoody.
He thinks he's clever. Hi, man. I see. One moment, if you please.
think they made us, guys.
Lord Van Hoody should be glad to welcome you all to his home. Pray, step aboard, and I shall take you there directly.
Oh, this is definitely a trap. This is 100% a trap. This could not be more of a trap. I don't like the look of that. That's some Talafaroy shit.
Welcome, honored guests, to my humble abode. I trust the view is to your liking. Since you traveled all the way from the distant Uldar, a pleasant backdrop to our talks was the least I could provide.
And there goes the airship. Yep, this is a trap.
Did the Lalafell come with us? And what an unexpected boon this is. I had been debating when to extend you a personal invitation, but now here you are, like a wish come true.
Save your act for the magistrates, Van Hoody.
We know the secret of your ill-gotten gold. If he did, we can use him as a meat shield. God, I hope so.
You will cease this exploitation of alien technology and release your hostage to the Calf Master Pupu at once.
Unraveled all my schemes, have you? Good. I needn't waste my breath on tedious explanations then. This is Master Pupu, I presume. I do have his fellow alien here with me, yes. As for exploiting their technology, I freely admit to duplicating a quite frankly obscene amount of gold, but that was merely the beginning. Imagine me making copy after copy of the deadliest weapons in existence. Would not the world itself be yours for the taking? Let's get straight to the point. I want you at my side. With the vaunted Warrior of Light as the template for my clone army, we could conquer this and every other land in creation.
I don't want to be a clone army.
My own clone!
Still, I would rather you not do that. That's not
It's actually. Oh no. No. She is the inimitable Aigeld Shurk for a reason. I refuse categorically and emphatically.
A pity. Yet I anticipated you would prove an impediment to my ascension.
Yes, it seems the time has come to test Lugay's ritual of manifestation.
All was prepared long in advance of your coming. This tower holds not only mundane treasures, but also caches of crystals. As for the requisite congregation of worshippers, well, I had but to clone myself. After all, who is more devoted to my cause and my goddess than me?
Fucked up. Genuinely horrifying, actually. How does he know he's the original? That's the real question.
Divine Asura, take up thy blades and wage war upon mine earthly rival.
Clone myself thousands of times and tape my clones to the wall. Excuse me.
Nay, Hildebrand, against a primal we may be more hindrance than help. We dare not remain within its sphere of influence.
I mean, Hildebrand will probably be fine. He's a warrior of light. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. They're aliens. Like, they might be resistant to temperance. We can test it. If they get tempered, we have a way of undoing that. I wouldn't want Godbert here for that, though. That might actually be a problem.
Best of luck, my friend. I must make a gentlemanly withdrawal.
Yeah, don't worry, I got this. This is just kind of another Thursday for me, if we're being honest. Hey, girl, hey. What if instead of Tempered Hildy, Primal Hildy? Whoa. Excuse me. All right, hold up. Gotta take a picture first. All right. Is the saxophone always in this? This sounds like a new mix of this particular track. Look, I ran fucking Court of Troya a lot. Oh no. $6.15. God damn it. All right then, if you're gonna be like that. Oh, hold on though. Hold on. If I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna fucking do this right. I have been summoned by friends for E10N, helping them do Eden for the first time. Back shortly. All right. Let's fucking go. Be watching out of the corner of my eye. Good luck. Thank you. I had kind of wanted to do it as a red mage because I wanted to be a bit more passive for this fight, admittedly. But no. I've done so much as fucking goddamn monk. I'll be fine. It's less than 5 minutes, so any second now, ideally. Excuse me. Whew. I'm gonna go check Twitter in the meantime. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. Gracious. Goodness. Oh, jeez. Christ. Fuck. Scared the shit out of me. Alright, let's go. Come on, second tank. Punk. Second tank. Don't do this to me, second tank. Second tank, don't you do this to me. Don't do it. Thank you. Excuse me. The Gilded Araya. Let's fucking go. False Venusia. Asura.
I am Asura, and on battle I thrive. Have you the courage and strength to face me?
I'm going to try really hard. There's a lot happening already.
Will you dodge, or will you bleed?
Ooh, okay, let's stand right there.
The frail shall fall. You've not time to blink.
Ooh. Okay. That'll do it. That is our sage down.
Tremble before the
Ah.
might of the minutiae.
What is this?
Come forth, embodiment of carnage. Revel on the bloody field of war.
Ooh, I don't like this. I don't like this.
Spirit of battle awakens. Dark is the
Woo.
lesson. The weak shall perish.
Oh. Haha.
Hear the gleaming
Okay, I see what you're doing here. I understand. It's relatively easy to figure out, honestly.
unmerciful light shine upon you.
I'm gonna want to not be standing in front of you. Ooh. Okay. GG, easy. Don't do that.
Behold the six-fold blade.
Okay. One, two, three. Ah, damn. I didn't move quick enough there.
Fury be my strength.
Oh, God. What do I need to do there? Okay.
I will scatter your bones. Show me your steel.
Okay. Okay, just lost my bone stack, so that's good.
Spirit of battle awakens. Sharp is the lesson. Show me your steel.
Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. What? Oh, shit. Ooh. Trixie.
Hear the gleaming edge.
Okay, so where do you go now? Okay, you're over here now. You think you're so fucking clever.
Unmerciful light shine upon you.
Okay. Map for where this lands. Whoop. Ooh. Seeing 2s and 3s in those bone stacks, that's a little concerning.
Behold the sixfold blade.
3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Woo! Didn't get caught by any of them that time.
The face of battle is ever changing. Joyful is your downfall.
Okay. So blue's gonna explode.
I will scatter your bones. Will you dodge or will you bleed? You've not time to blink.
Doing good, doing good. Ooh, get away from those. I remember this mechanic.
Show me your steel.
Oh. Oh, it's still going. Oh no, it stopped. Okay. Whew.
The frail shall fall. The spirit of battle awakens. Unmerciful light shine upon you.
Okay. Forward blast. Okay, so where are you going to be? Oh. Aha! Okay, now I just gotta be close. Looks like it's going well. Yeah, it's going pretty good. Oh, shit. We got some people getting some high vuln stacks, but, you know, it's a new trial. Can't blame them too much. Okay, so now we just gotta keep an eye out for where she ends up. Oh, she's behind us. I'm gonna give it to that white mage because I feel like they've really been doing some good work keeping everybody up and running. Okay. I know which way to go. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, I got hit by that one. Damn. I got the LB3. I'll let somebody get the LB1 if they want it. Lamp. First try. I did not figure out how biggest server works. Had to ask for tips. Too much happening for me to register the pattern. It's candy. You're supposed to collect them. Nice. Okay, where is white mage gets my comm? Ah, I got a player commendation. Really? As a monk? Sure, okay. Why not? And now I'm still in wardrobe for the rest of these cutscenes. Thank goodness.
Good show, Igelt. 'Twould seem you thoroughly trounced that pesky primal. And even as we speak, Mother and Father should be informing the radiant host of that despicable Van Hoodie's wrongdoings. Ah. The Divine Asura defeated. Turn the wheel. We flee for now.
I am literally the Icon Slayer. Like, come on.
Who is flying that starship without my permission? The treasure is mine and mine alone. You called your vessel, Master Poo-Poo?
No, I did not. It's my friend's ship.
Contra being the legendary Igeld's Shork. God, how'd I do that typo? It probably has to do with like the way that I kind of pronounce Igeld. I actually talked about this, I think, last week, where the proper pronunciation is Igeld. Igeld. But like when you say it kind of like quickly, like when you're talking about Igeld's Shork, it kind of sounds like there's an L in there, so I sort of pronounce it with an L, just kind of as like a shorthand. But it is more like Igeld. Like the transition of like the EA sound into the D kind of like makes your mouth sort of go into an L sound, just kind of naturally. How did you, the legendary slayer of gods, kill a god? God, how could this have happened? Yeah, get his ass. Excuse me. If this motherfucker's name is like PP, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. I'll be so mad. At last, the moment of sweet reunion is at hand.
I am so relieved to see you safe. Likewise, my friend.
Uh-oh. Unsettling music.
But why did you open fire on the airship? Didn't that man help you after your crash? He did, at first. He pulled me from the wreckage and saw to it that my vessel was repaired. So in return, I replicated whatever trinket he desired and taught him the basics of starship technology, but that resolved to be a terrible error in judgment. When I was infected by one of this star's unique pathogens, he took advantage of my weakened state. He seized my ship, flew me out to the jungle, and left me there to die.
Wow, what a dick.
Slowly, agonizingly, I was able to synthesize a cure for my affliction, and then I came back to reclaim my property. This experience has led me to conclude that the dominant sentient life forms here are dull-witted, cruel, and entirely unsuited to peaceful cohabitation. We must launch a full-scale invasion. It is the only way to guarantee our survival.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
No, they are not all like that. These ones have been nothing but kind to me. Hashtag not all Ethereans. Can we get that trending?
Anyway. God, that was a terrible joke. Don't laugh at that. Don't. Stop.
Oh yes, they're all smiles until they laser you in the back. We have to strike first before they show their true colors.
Hey, wait, hold on. No, I'm laughing. You can't stop me. Hey, I don't like this. This seems bad. Hey, hold up. Oh! No! No, stop fighting, you guys! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That seems bad.
The ship's reactor core has been breached. If it explodes, everyone in the vicinity will be atomized. And we're all in the vicinity!
Oh, beans. Brandehild, what will you do? Oh, hold up, he's going to his mind palace. Think, damn it, think! If I'm to stop the explosion, I need to traverse the considerable distance to the starship, but I can conceive of no logical solution. Fucking amazing. Inspector Brandehild, you must employ my father's mighty moves to propel me to the vessel. I too have calculated that Lord Godbert's signature techniques are our only means of achieving sufficient propulsion. Yet there is a flaw in your proposal. I lack the strength to properly perform the throw, and I've no time to teach you the starship's controls. Inspector Hildebrand, it is you who must fling me. Ah. Fastball special, this shit. Seeing that from a distance is incredible, honestly. Skyward as only a Mandeville can! That's the wrong... Okay. I lost my grip!
Given my trajectory and velocity, the correct shift in posture should generate enough lift and processional motion to... Yes, I can still make it! Oh, fuck! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Oh my god! I'm losing my goddamn mind! This is a fucking boomerang! Ugh. You can do it, Brenda. This thing's taking a long time to go nuclear. 'Tis too late! The reactor is going critical! There's only one way to save the day! Oh, big button. Brandahild, no! Inspector Brandahild! Our brief time together was more than any defective clone could ask for. Be well, my friends. Godspeed, Brandahild.
Is this case closed for Inspector Brandahild?
Nay, my loyal assistant. As a chip off the old gentleman, our dear Brandahild has surely survived to tell the tale. We shall see him again. Mark my words. In my heart of hearts. He will live on.
You rescued me, even though I tried to incinerate you with high-intensity plasma blasts.
It wouldn't be you wouldn't be the first. Don't worry about it.
Even at the cost of one of your own. If only I could make amends and earn your forgiveness. But alas...
There is naught to forgive. With his blocky constitution, Inspector Brandahild will be just fine, I assure you. As a friend of Master Poo-Poo, you are a friend of ours. And what are a few minor plasma burns among friends, eh?
Our home planet. It was lost to the phenomenon you call the final...
Are you fucking serious? Really? Really?
It was lost to the phenomenon you call the final day.
Oh, shit. Hey, yeah, sorry about that.
We survived only because we were away exploring the cosmos at the time.
Hildebrand, what do you got a look on your face for? You were in the first for the entirety of the final days. You have no idea what fucking happened. Like, Nashu might. Nashu was probably around for that. Nashu probably didn't realize it happened, honestly.
Our explorations, which had heretofore served no purpose but curiosity, shifted to a search for safe haven. We visited countless stars, but all had succumbed to the same insidious ruin as our own. Growing desperate, we decided to settle on any suitable refuge we could find, whether it was populated or not. If the native beings were hospitable, we would live peacefully alongside them. If not, then we were prepared to claim a new home by force. So it was that I arrived at your miraculous planet. Lulled by the apparent absence of metaphysical chaos, I blundered into a mundane war zone where I was promptly shot out of the sky. The rest you already know. Having fallen behind during our search, I hurried here when my communications received no answer. That was when I met you, Inspector Hildebrand.
Quote-unquote mundane war zone. I mean, in comparison, all things considered. What is a war with an imperial empire compared to literally everybody's physical being is falling apart at the seams and they're succumbing to monstrous transformations spurred on by their hopelessness? You know? All I'm saying.
Those touched by the despair of the final days are reduced to beasts. Given our savage willingness to invade your star, it would seem that, in a sense, we fell prey to that despair after all. Fortunately, my encounter with you generous people brought me to my senses, an outcome for which I am profoundly grateful.
You guys got weird eyes, I'm gonna be honest.
That said, there is nowhere else for us to go. Would it be too much to ask for us to live here, on your star?
Well, of course you must stay.
Yeah, alright. Excuse me.
And I suspect you'll be wishing to repair your damaged vessel.
Oh, it's fine. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Mommy!
Oh, Inspector, not again! Wait for me!
So, are we gonna get the scene where he's just like, "Oh, hey, is that Tyrrell?"
Oh ho ho! Never a dull moment around our Hildebrand.
At least we needn't worry if the ship crashes, not with an impervious Mandervillian on board.
Ah, funny you should mention that. Upon reviewing the Mandeville family tree, 'twas made clear that a lord without heirs of his own passed the name to an adopted child several generations ago.
Oh. So they're just like this. That's incredible.
Are you saying that you and your son are not direct descendants of Godbrand, the alien progenitor of the Manderville line? Then how do you explain your unnatural sturdiness? When it comes to building strength and perfecting gentlemanly technique, 'tis not one's lineage which matters, but rather the unbending conviction within one's heart. Though Godbrand's bloodline be broken, House Mandeville shall live on through us.
Also, Hildebrand was maybe irreversibly altered by Allegan technology. We don't know. We don't know. It's kind of up in the air, admittedly.
If the begoggled boy can swallow that explanation, I've also heard talk of some unseen power driven by feelings and emotions. Could be that you and Hildy have tapped into the cosmic essence. That cosmic essence.
Are you trying to tell me that they're hardy because of Dynamis?
Oh ho ho! If that's the case, then you must be positively swimming in it, my dear! Ahem, everything appears to be under control here, so let's return to the city, shall we?
I fucking love Julian Manderville so goddamn much. What a good character.
Once more do I find myself hurtling at superlative speed towards an unknown destination. Another day, another thrilling case for Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire.
Bye, Hildebrand. See you in Tyrol. I love that during, like, the FanFest keynote, he was just like, yeah, the cutscenes for the Manderville questlines are really expensive, but our developers just love doing them. And it's just like, you can tell. Alright, hold on, I gotta... There we go. They're so good. They really are! And you know what? If it wasn't for Manderville cutscenes, we wouldn't get such good animation in the MSQ cutscenes, because the Manderville cutscenes is when they experiment. You think we would have gotten Wook Lamont freaking out about spicy food if not for the Manderville questline? Nay, I say.
Thanks to an enlightening conversation with Master Poo-Poo on the way back, I believe I have the answers required to proceed with our weaponsmithing project. I trust the endeavor yet holds your interest. Pray inform Master Geralt of your willingness to assist, and my hammer and I shall make all haste to the High Crucible. And with that, I bid you good day. Thank you all for looking out for our beloved son. I'm sure him and the blocky lad will be back for more cases before you know it.
It's gonna take a little bit, but yeah, alright. I'm looking forward to it.
You've gone above and beyond for us, Igilb. So I'd like you to have the one replicated starship we made. It doesn't have the duplication facility or other such technology on board, but it will carry you through the skies. Use this key to call it whenever you wish.
Thanks, man.
As for the two of us, we've decided to get to know our new home better by embarking on a journey of exploration. And so this is where we must say our farewells.
Yeah, hey, if you run into, like, a tiny cartoonish chocobo and a little spider bot, say hi for me.
Thank you for everything. We are fortunate indeed to have met you.
Adorable.
It seems Poo-Poo wasn't planning an invasion after all. He even tried to stop his friend from launching an attack. I'm calling an end to this investigation, Igilb. You are fucking shit. Fuck. I was doing so good, too. Your unfailing support during this entire ordeal has been most appreciated. Thanks to you, I was able to observe the inner workings of Charlian, and even traveled to the surface of the moon in search of the truth. And when my own conspiracies threatened to blind me, you were there to open my eyes to the true shape of things.
Excuse me.
But this world yet harbors its share of the strange and the inexplicable, not the least of which is the source of Hildebrand's impossible physiology.
I mean... Again, elegance, don't worry about it.
If not an alien, then... mayhap he's a product of a hyper-advanced civilization from the distant past?
Kind of?
The descendant of some gruesome biological experiment. Someone needs to plumb the depths of these unexplained phenomena, and I am the very man for the job.
Yeah, right. Gentleman to walk with me orchestrion roll. And UFO identification key. Hell yeah. Give me that cool shit. I want it. And there he goes. Let's see that ED one more time. Alien blood never flowed in their veins. The source of strength and enigma remains. Dynamic folk, their clothing bespoke. A gentlemanly family, the good House Manderville. A true inspector is born from the heart. La li la 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 da dee dee da. La la li la 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 da dee dee da. Ta la 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 tra da la dee da. Tra la dee da 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 tra la 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 la. La 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 la. Yeah! Oh, I love that. I'm so glad I decided to make sure that I like always wore the Hildebrand stuff for this. The inspector will return? Question mark? Perhaps. Who can say? Meanwhile... oh my god, what? What are you doing, my guy? Come on. Is that the dude's head? I'm assuming it's the dude's head. Really? Fucking master of stealth. Sneaking level 100. Wait, no. It's Brandhild! He's okay! He lives! Oh, I'm so happy. Ugh, excuse me. Identified flying gentleman. Come on, obtain the data a little bit faster. Okay. Oh, God. Confession. In addition to helping a friend with Eden, I've also been watching 2 live streams simultaneously. My brain is scrambled. That'll do it. Alright, so now we gotta head over to the High Crucible because... oh, wait, hold up. It's time to finish up one of the Manderville weapons. I don't know why I did that. Sometimes it'd be like that. Listen. I've had it before where, like, I've had a stream going, I've had a movie going, and I was reading, like, the Volume 2 of the, Berserk Deluxe Editions. So, like, I get it. Please note that upon completing the quest Resonating with Perfection, you will receive a Manderville weapon for a monk. Please ensure that you have changed to your desired job before speaking with Geralt. Undertake this quest as a monk. Geralt is itching to get on with perfecting the Manderville weapons.
I hear Goldbert's finally figured out how to perfect his alien weaponry. About bleeding time, eh?
We shall inform his lordship that you are eager to begin. Excuse me. Oh, Julian, you're here too. Hey, girl, hey.
At long last, Igeld, and then the end to our arduous yet most rewarding weaponsmithing journey is finally in sight. And a bloody expensive journey it's been. That's why I'm here, not as dutiful wife or doting mother, but as a concerned senior partner of Manderville and Manderville. Our company's footed the bill for all sorts of extravagant materials and expert assistance, not to mention the rent we're paying for these high crucible facilities. Even if this is the final stage of the process, there's only one Manderville weapon out of how sodden many? Our side business in replica weapons ain't exactly booming neither, so I reckoned I needed to come and gauge the value of continuing this venture with me own two eyes.
I think it would be really funny if you did this, and then she was just like, nah, not worth it, and then you just couldn't do anymore.
So let us offer our full cooperation to my business partner as she oversees proceedings.
Only one for you.
Now there's a sight. Seems his lordship's lost his cocksure composure. What happened, Godboat? Weren't you just telling me how your ridiculous wealth made you free to craft whatever you pleased?
I'd be on my best behavior if I were you, Master Geralt. After all, your considerable remuneration is one of the main expenditures Lady Julian will be scrutinizing. Oh! Ahem. Let us move on to the topic of armament augmentation, shall we? Unsurprisingly, the key to perfected weaponry lies in the application of the perfect oil, a substance known as Ultramandeville. This superlative lubricant will serve to maximize ethereal conductivity. Have you heard of tokusatsu? Oh shit, Nope's on Peacock? Hot damn.
I might need to watch Nope again. Sorry. Distracted. Do we think Geralt will ever escape his debt? Probably not.
Again with the creepy oils.
And as one might have predicted, the Ultramandeville's main ingredient is derived from yet another incredibly rare meteoric material, cosmic crystallite, 'tis called. Whenever it came to the method for extracting said ingredient from the meteorite, however, my ancestor's relic was conspicuously devoid of instruction. Thus did I consult with Master Pupu. Thanks to his encyclopedic knowledge of alien civilizations, he was able to furnish me with the requisite technique. Excuse me. I must say, 'tis a rather unorthodox process, and one I cannot complete alone. It shall necessitate the involvement of everyone present.
I don't like the sound of that. What foppish nonsense are you meaning to foist upon us this time?
Oh, nothing too terribly taxing, I assured you. All shall be explained in due course. We can begin. We must tend to the tedious chore of procuring crafting materials. Igeld, if you would, pray acquire the crystallite through our usual tombstone-hungry vendor.
Okay.
We shall require 3 goodly chunks, one for the oil's main ingredient, and the others to reshape the weaponry itself. Yes, I should warn you that these advanced Mandevillian techniques will not only enhance your armament's properties, but also greatly alter its appearance. In anticipation of such wondrous transformation, let us hurry to our tasks.
Yeah, sure, man.
Thanks, Julian. I love you.
The hammering continues.
Chunks of cosmic crystallite can be obtained from Jabruna at the Aetherite Plaza in Razat Han. And thankfully, ya boy made sure he had enough fucking tombstones before doing this stream. I've gotten very lucky so far with, like, managing to have enough each time I've done this, or at the very least, having enough that I only needed to run, like, 2 roulettes. But this time, I got enough. I really wanted to be sure I could do this on stream. So we need cosmic crystallite. Okay, cosmic crystallite. 1, 2, 3. Or 1, 2, 3. There we go. Got the right stuff. Okay. Deep breaths. I can do it. Oh, right. Monk weapon, monk weapon. What do I have on me? Yeah, alright.
Oh, let's have a look at them shiny rocks.
Oh, I haven't actually... Okay. We'll take a look at those in a second. Here you go, man.
Aye, these ought to do the trick. I'll grab his lordship and we can get to work.
I forgot that I needed to, like, have the item in my or the fists in my inventory.
Thank you for your untiring efforts, Igeld. These acquisitions are most demanding, I know, but we could not proceed without them. Crystallite of this type is said to have mystical properties. Its every mote infused with ether from its journey across the cosmos. We will use Godbrand's technique to harness and condense that cosmic energy, that we may extract a single concentrated drop. This precious liquid is the heart and soul of our Ultra Mandeville coating.
That's bloody fascinating and all. But would ye explain the goddamn technique already? You mean to have us fighting this time? Meditating?
Dancing, my good man! We shall perform the traditional dance of House Mandeville together!
Oh, man. No, you'll love it. Everyone loves this emote. It's fine.
In his search for a viable method, Godbrand failed to extract the crystallite's ethereal essence innumerable times. Frustrated beyond measure, he eventually contacted a friend in a far-off star to ask for ask for advice. Thus did he learn the theory of compressing the crystallite's stored energies by bombarding it with a specific etheric waveform, much like squeezing a lemon. And inspired Godbrand then returned to work, where he experimented with generating waveforms through physical movement. One particular choreography provided the perfect resonance, and lo, the trademark mandible undulations were born! Oh, and as it so happens, the far-off star in question was the home world of our own Master Poo-Poo. 'Twas his keen eye that recognized the familiar resonant properties of our gentlemanly dance and allowed us to rediscover the extraction process.
Huh. Interesting.
Dress it up in fancy words all you want, but I ain't swallowing this ridiculous shite. Think you can extract mineral essence with your daft dancing? Ha! Count me out.
I've come in a strictly observational role, so no dancing for me either. If you both so wish, we shall perform the extraction without you. As for you, Igeld, your role shall be most crucial. I should like you to hold the crystallite and catch the quintessence as it falls.
Yes. Oh, Scott, excuse me. God damn. Alright, I've got it. Let's fucking go. Watch closely, Geralt. You will need to do this.
You see? Load of chocobo shite.
The dance lacks sufficient intensity. For the love of...
Fine. Amazing. Oh my god, it's the perfect family harmony. Sorry, I suddenly started thinking about Trolls 3. Huh. This is incredible. I fucking love these quests so goddamn much. He understands. It's bloody magical.
The resonance! 'Tis still not strong enough!
Geralt, get in here! They're doing it! They're really doing it! This is the greatest video game ever made. So dance, fucker, dance, man, you never had a chance. Good job, everybody.
Huzzah! Our combined performance did the trick! Master Geralt and I will take it from here. Let us prepare the vial of Ultramandeville and proceed with the final augmentations.
You're about to witness the peak of craftsmanship.
Sure, man. I believe you.
Now we apply the Ultramandeville coating. As with the prior stage, the final composition of the oil's ingredients will greatly influence the armament's properties. I shall need you to take a moment to consider, well, which qualities you value most in your weaponry.
Yeah, alright. So I think I want direct hit, critical hit, and then skill speed? Is that the best I need some guidance here. I don't pay attention to stats, generally speaking. Is this a good configuration? Also, holy shit. I do not know monk ideals. Can check the balance. I'm looking at these fucking weapons and I'm getting really excited. Mandervilius fists ideal FF14. Crit, determination, direct. So crit and determination are more important than direct hit. Okay. Skill speed at least GC date 1.94s or faster than. I don't know what the skill speed is already. So it sounds like this is what I'm looking for, if I'm understanding correctly. I should be able to like redo this potentially, if I have to. I'll go with this. I don't generally pay attention to stats anyway, so it's not like this is something I'm going to be like too concerned with.
You are certain? Then so it shall be.
Let's fucking do it. Ooh, bitch.
Behold, Igeld, the work is done.
The perfected art of dedicated artisans. A pair of Mandervilius fists.
Yo, I got fucking Mass Effect goddamn Omni tool shit. Got the fucking Omni blade.
The beauteous, tangible reward for all our toil and sacrifice.
It's a great sight, all right. Fighting mammoths, drinking weird booze, and dancing weird jigs is an odd bloody way to forge a weapon, but you can't argue with the end result.
Gunbreaker relic is a Monado. Oh my god, really? Fuck. I need that one.
There is, in fact, one other favorable consequence to finishing our project. My family's relic contains what appears to be a locked recording, and if what Master Poo Poo tells me is correct, our completed Mandeville weaponry should serve as the key to opening it. Shall we give it a try?
Yeah, alright. I might see about dyeing these. How do those... Hold on. Enable dye preview. Dalamud red. Ooh, yeah, I like that a lot, actually. Hell fucking yes. Okay. Complete. Manderville weapons, the saga ends. Excuse me. He's two fucking Arcasadora in the back watching us.
Ah, excellent. 'Twould seem the relic has responded to your armament. Let us commence the viewing.
Pew. This guy just eating a fish over here. You see this guy eating a fish? If you are watching this recording, then I must assume you have successfully brought the Mandeville weaponry to its completed state. Allow me then to share some of the philosophy that went into the weaponry's creation. As I explained in my previous story, the many worlds upon which we Mandevillians resided were laid to waste by an inexplicable catastrophe.
The final days, one must imagine.
Sip? Peace reigns upon this star for now, but we can never know when or what manner of chaos might threaten our tranquil lives. Thus did I endeavor to forge armaments with the power to repel any threat, no matter how dire. However, in the wrong hands, such powerful weapons may exacerbate the very problem they were created to solve. Sadly, my long search for worthy wielders, those possessed of both martial excellence and unyielding moral fortitude, has failed. I am left with no choice but to destroy my triumphant works.
That explains how you lost the originals, eh?
In the hopes that a deserving hero will one day emerge, I have decided to leave the secrets of their manufacture to my heirs. By necessity, the process must be rendered cryptic, lest these potent armaments be too readily attained. The fact that you are watching this proves you had the wisdom to pierce my elaborate obfuscations, and the discipline to retrace the grueling steps of my smithing saga. I have faith in your judgment. Do what is just, and entrust the Mandeville weaponry to those who champion the ideals of peace.
Like me.
I champion the ideals of peace. And there he goes. Drifting tender, come right heroes ride. The galleon severed.
How gratifying to know that my motives were aligned with those of my ancestor. 'Twas my own expertise of the final days which moved me to recreate the Mandeville weapons and put them in heroic hands such as yours. And 'tis more gratifying still that we should succeed in the task which Godbrand himself set for his descendants. Thank you all for your valuable contributions.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'll admit, it was a bit of a shock to hear we was crafted alien designs, but ye hired the right smith for the job.
You know the job isn't over yet, yes? There are still many weapon variants we have left to reforge.
I know. Don't get your bloody small clothes in a twist. I'll stick around until the last blow is hammered.
For the extraction of the Ultra Mandeville essence, I must ask that you call upon the assistance of the High Crucible Alchemists. It matters not who performs the dance, as long as they do so with gentlemanly perfection and aplomb.
What's aplomb? Can you eat it? It's clear to me now that the Mandeville weapons are more than just a pet project. They're an investment in the future of our world. Ye have me permission to keep them on the books as an official Mandeville and Mandeville enterprise. Aplomb? That's like a fruit, I think.
Oh, that is a relief. 'Twould be difficult to cover these expenses with my weekly entertainment budget. With that settled, we can continue as before. Our most excellent House Mandeville artisan shall handle requests to perfect other weapons in your possession. Meanwhile, our resident expert alchemists will assist with adjusting weapon properties, assuming you supply the requisite crystallite, of course. All in all, this has been a most satisfying experience. My thanks again, and I look forward to our next mutually beneficial encounter.
Uh-huh. And that's it. That's the Mandeville weapons questline. Oh no! Geralt! How are you doing that? Oh, it's... okay. Alright, hold on. I gotta... ka-chunk. And gotta update my portrait. Perfect. Well, now I just have several more weapons to get. I got a question that came up while I was doing roulettes earlier, and you might be able to answer. Is it just me, or is part of the Heavensward boss theme just endless possibilities? Heavensward boss theme. No, that's not endless possibilities. That's Reach for the Stars. Da, 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 da. I see it now, it's always been inside of me. And now there's possibility. I don't know. I'd have to listen to the fucking Heavensward boss theme again. Hold on, let me... Heavensward boss theme. Ominous prognostics? I've never been able to hear the instrumental underneath the chorus as anything other than endless possibilities. This is the one, right? This is what you're referring to? I don't know if you can hear that. Yeah, no, I didn't think so. Okay, hold on. Okay. When does the chorus start up on this one? Is it ominous prognostics that I'm supposed to be... Oh, ad just popped up? Okay, hold up. I think the chorus is about to come up. Is it ominous prognostics that you're referring to? Or am I thinking of a different... Or are we talking about a different boss track? I do not think that's the one. Okay, hold up. Revenge Twofold, maybe? Da, 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 da. Now I have to figure this out. It is Revenge Twofold? Okay. Hold on. Oh my god, that is a huge ad. I'm not sure about Endless Possibilities. I can maybe hear a little bit of the World Adventure. I don't know. I don't know. Something about it just... I guess I'm not hearing it, maybe. Potentially. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Well, now I need to figure out... What does that leave me with for currency? 294 tomestones of causality. Well, now I need to start, like, working up to get, the Dark Knight one for next week's stream. And then the Red Mage one. And then the Gunbreaker one. And I still need to get complimentary Chondrites so that I can bump up Reaper as well. I have so much work to do. I see where you're coming from. Because it's like... Because the Revenge Twofold is... Da 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 da, and then Endless Possibility is like... Ba da 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 da. So I see where you're... I see how you're hearing that, actually. Now that you've specified the part of the song that you're thinking about. But da 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 da. But how will I know when I get there? It feels like I'm lost in a dream. I know in my heart that it's my time. And I already see the possibilities are never ending. I see it. I get it. I see it. I see it. And now it's all within my reach. Endless Possibilities. I get it now. I can never unhear it when it plays in Final Fantasy XIV. It always trips me up. You know what? I get it. I get it. So that's it. Like, we're done with Manderville stuff. That was kind of a shorter stream than most of the Manderville streams, I think. I don't remember how long my last one was. My last one might have been longer because I think I had to run 2 roulettes to get enough tomestones to do the next leg of the Manderville weapons. But, like, I just had everything this time. It was a good stream, though. It was. So, yeah. That's gonna be it. I want to thank everybody for coming by the stream. I hope you all had a good time. I know I did. If you enjoyed the stream, you can subscribe here on Twitch. We have special emotes for subscribers. You can also follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, co-host at AcidXShark. That's ACIDXSHARK, where I post all the streams as they happen. Or you can follow me on YouTube at AcidXShark, ACIDXSHARK, where I post all the streams after they happen. Art for the stream, Chat Blocker was done by Molly, who you can find on Twitter at GingerIsASpice. That's GINGERISASPICE. Does fantastic work. Highly recommend checking their stuff out. And then VTuber was done by Audrey and B of Team Capel. You can find her on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Tumblr, co-host, and now VGen at Team Capel. That's TEAMCATPLE. They also do great work. You should commission them, probably, I think. I think that would be a good idea, actually. It'd be an excellent idea, in fact, to do that. Are they streaming tonight? I didn't actually... Hold on. Do I know anybody streaming right now? Is Riley still streaming? Hold on. Did you Tamer Riley? Did you Tamer Riley stream? I don't want to, like, set up a raid and then find out that, she's ending her stream. It looks like she's still going. Hold on. I guess while I'm trying to determine this. Okay. What else was I gonna say? Upcoming streams. What am I gonna be doing? Tomorrow I am going to be playing the demo for Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. I know exactly nothing. No, I know 3 things about Grand Blue Fantasy. It looks like Riley is finishing up. 3 things equals exactly nothing. Yeah, basically. So we're not going to be rating Riley. I know almost nothing about Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, so that'll be interesting to see. I wonder how lost I'll be. I know the 3 things I know is I know that there is a dragon there's a tiny dragon who gets really buff, but only on April Fool's Day. There's a trio of Catboy brothers who are like the funniest fucking characters I've ever seen in any media. And there's an unhinged lesbian. And really, that's all I need to know. So I hope you'll tune in for that while I check that out. Saturday, we'll be continuing Alan Wake 2. Next Wednesday, we'll be doing Nier. And then next Thursday, we'll be continuing the Heavensward New Game Plus. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. And I will see you next time on the Shark Stream. Same Shark time, same Shark channel. Take care, everyone.